Hello and welcome to another episode of Esh's Kitchen Adventures. And tonight we're going to be getting some baby back ribs ready for smoking tomorrow morning. And then, so first thing you want to do is you want to dab it to get all the moisture off. And I'm just using a paper towel. I'm going to do both sides. And then next you want to inspect your ribs to make sure that there's no strays. Like we've got a stray here, so I'm going to go ahead and cut that out. That way it cooks a little bit straighter. Then I noticed on the back side we've got some extra meat. I'm going to go ahead and cut that off as well. Then here we get a little extra flap. I'll go ahead and trim that off too. And trim this extra fat. Then from here you want to, do the membrane, which I know there's a lot of videos out there on how to do that already. So the easiest way to do it is to get some paper, or get a paper towel. And like you see, this piece is already up. And you start pulling it, and you can pull the whole membrane. But I'm not going to bore you with that part, so we'll go ahead and skip ahead. Alright, now that we get the membrane off, we're going to go ahead and use some Holy Cow barbecue rub. And you can also use a binder if you like. A lot of people use mustard as the binder. I personally don't use binders. I just put it on, let it sit for a while. That way it can sweat and get on there. Now this will have some salt and pepper, some garlic, and some other flavorings. Get that patted in just a little bit. Go on the other side. Make sure you get it all good and coated. And of course you want to get the edges. Alright, I'm going to let this sit for a few minutes and then we're going to wrap it and stick it in the fridge overnight. So stay tuned while I do that, and I've got two others to do the exact same thing too. So be right back. Alright, so the ribs were in the fridge overnight. So now we're going to unwrap them so that way we can get them out on the smoker. And a lot of people do what's called the 3-2-1 method when they smoke it. But I'm not going to do that today. I'm going to do the 2-1-1 method, where you do 2 unwrapped, 1 wrapped, and then 1 to finish it off. Check to make sure the The rub is still good and on there. See if we need to add any more. I think we're good with this one. Let's try to look at this one. This one's got enough rub on it too. All right, they all look good. So we're going to go out and put all these on the smoker and get them started. All right, we had the smoker going at 250 degrees. We're going to go ahead and put these in. I'm using hickory pellets. A little bit of space between. Alright, we will let these smoke up and check on them periodically, and if I need to, I can spray them with some apple cider vinegar and water. So let's get smoking. Alright, we're going to check the ribs. They look pretty good. Give them a quick spritz. We'll check them here again in about another 30 minutes or so. Alright, it's been about 2 hours. As you can see, ribs are looking good. Give it a quick spritz. Pull back on some of the bones. Show you the ones in the back. Okay. And let's sit here for a couple more minutes, and then we're going to go ahead and wrap them. So stay tuned for that. Alright, it's been a little over 2 hours, about 2 hours, 15 minutes or so, at 250 degrees. So what we're going to do is going to pull them off and wrap them, and I'm going to go ahead and pull them off here. Pull away from the bones nicely. Oh yeah, looking good. Some good pullback on this one too. Alright, so what we're going to do is, normally I would put butter and brown sugar and all that on it, but today we're going to try something a little bit different, and we're going to just put on some barbecue sauce. So let's get to doing that. Alright, so what we're going to be using is some Shiner Bach barbecue sauce. I picked this up last time I was in Shiner. And we're just going to be doing a gentle coating there. And we're going to put this meat side down. And we're going to do just a quick little dab right down the middle. And then wrap it up. And I'm going to do this for the next two as well. I've got two things of aluminum foil, that way it doesn't break through. And we will gently wrap this. There we go. Do this one the same way. All right. I did a little different style since I ran out of the first one, but it's okay. Now this one, I'm going to use some HEB barbecue sauce, and we're going to do the same thing. Give it a little bit different flavoring than the other two. All right, I'm gonna put this on and cook it for 2 hours and then pull it. All right, it's been about an hour. So what we're gonna do is we're going to pull the ribs and then we're gonna coat them with barbecue sauce on top. Flip this over for now. Put a gentle coat. Push it back in. We're going to do that with the next ones. Pulling off the bone, so this should be really, really good. One more. All right. Like I said, we'll let this set up for about 30 minutes to an hour. And come back and see how it turns out. All right, we're going to go ahead and pull the ribs out of the pit boss. As you can see, we got really good pullback. Last one. Look at that color. All right, we're going to pull them inside for a little bit, let them rest, and then we're going to cut them up. All right, and we are back. We've let the ribs sit for a little while. Now it's time to cut them up and get them ready to be eaten. So, what I do is I do it from the back end because on baby back ribs, the bones are diagonal. So I come in Just kind of let the knife go with the bone. Trying to get as much meat as I can on the bone. This one looks like it's got two. I probably could have trimmed that bone off. Whoop. Okay. Alright. Look at that smoke ring on there. It's got a good smoke ring. Looks like it'll be pretty much fall off the bone. A little tug, which is what I wanted. And we're going to do that for the next two. Put them in a tray for when I take them to my 4th of July party here. Alright, let's get the next one. The nice thing about this is, since I already put barbecue sauce on it, doesn't really need any barbecue sauce when you're eating them. There's another one's got two. See how good I am. Alright, this one came out nice too. Good smoke ring to it. Nice color. Looks like it's cooked all the way through. Got a lot of meat on those bones. That's one reason why I like the baby back ribs. They have a little more meat. A little more fat to deal with too. A little more of a cut there. There we go. Alright, let's get the last one in. I'll put this one in just because it's got a lot of meat on it. Alright, and that's how I do my baby back ribs. Hope you enjoyed the video, and stay tuned for my next one.